Thank you very much, President Ray Aquino, for your introduction, and congratulations on your 15th or crystal anniversary. Secretary Duque, now chairman of the CSC, former Senator Freddie Webb, the father of PhilHealth, congressmen and women, governors, outstanding implementers of PhilHealth, officials and staff of PhilHealth, congratulations to all of you. Your growth, as spelled out by President Aquino, is for your crystal anniversary, is a crystal clear testament to the valuable role you play in our country. I join in congratulating the top leaders of PhilHealth since it was first created. Joe Fabia, who presided over its birthing pains. Enrique Salamea, who focused on its goals when political disturbances were affecting many Philippine agencies. Pincoy Duque, yes. Pincoy Duque, who increased PhilHealth membership almost threefold. Lorna Fajardo, who worked to have the National Health Insurance Program included among the beneficiaries of the expanded VAT and sin tax laws. And now Ray Aquino, who is building on the gains of his predecessors to promote universal health insurance coverage to over 80 million Filipinos, nearly 87% today, which may be considered universal coverage and still counting. When I found out that you were going to honor the presidents of PhilHealth, I said that we must also acknowledge former Senator Freddie Webb. Because I remember I was a senator when he worked so hard to sponsor and defend that bill. Thank you very much, Freddie. I hope you are proud of what has become of PhilHealth. I would also like to acknowledge, though he's gone from us now, former Congressman Hilarion Ramiro, who was the sponsor of the bill in the House of Representatives. PhilHealth has come a long way in the last 15 years, especially in the last 9 years when its membership exploded. The Philippines itself has come a long way since January 2001. Many have almost forgotten that tumultuous time less than 10 years ago, when the nation was on the verge of political chaos and financial bankruptcy. The economy was jumped in reverse. Few investments were being made. Few jobs were being created. The debt of the national government and government corporations of 3.6 trillion pesos was bigger than our GDP of 3.3 trillion pesos. Foreign reserves were razor thin. It was a time of fewer jobs, lower salaries, and high inflation. Due to insufficient revenues, insufficient investments had been made to expand health care. At that time, less than 30 million Filipinos were PhilHealth members. Into this dismal picture, our administration stepped. I did not seek the office of the president in 2001. It was thrust upon me. Rather than shirk from the onerous task, we rolled up our sleeves, determined to turn the Philippines around. We were focused like a laser beam on delivering real results to better the lives of ordinary Filipinos. As an economist, I knew that to reverse years of economic decline, we had to instill fiscal discipline, grow the economy, and invest in physical infrastructure and human infrastructure like health care. These actions would form the building blocks of a turnaround that would deliver an unprecedented 36 quarters of growth, the creation of 9 million new jobs, a stable situation of our government coffers, and the addition of 50 million Filipinos to healthcare. Congratulations to you. Aside from the coverage itself, another significant achievement of PhilHealth is the indigent coverage. When we started in 2001, only 1.5 million indigents were covered by PhilHealth. We set ourselves a target, an annual target of covering 500,000 new beneficiaries. To date, 26 million of the 80 million with PhilHealth coverage are indigents. Not only did you reach your target, you exceeded it. Congratulations and thank you, PhilHealth. Additionally, government hospitals and facilities were improved, with emphasis on primary care centers that were upgraded to become secondary care hospitals and clinics. We established in strategic parts of the country some 15,000 botika ng barangays and botika ng bayan, selling medicines commonly used by the poor at half price even before the Cheaper Medicine Act was passed. We also fielded 10,000 health workers to rural areas under the Nurses Assigned in Rural Services, or NARS, aimed at improving health services as well as creating new jobs for new graduates. The significant increases we have achieved in the number and quality of public health services have brought us closer to meeting the UN Millennium Development Goals health-related commitments like reducing maternal mortality. I am happy that PhilHealth now includes normal deliveries in your insurance coverage. This will be a big help in reducing child mortality and improving maternal health. It used to be that PhilHealth only covered deliveries by cesarean section. But maternal mortality is something we must aggressively bring down as a UN Millennium Development Goal. So we have included now normal child delivery in our health insurance, hoping that this will encourage mothers to give birth at hospitals where it is less risky and where they can be taken care of. And again, for that, thank you, PhilHealth. To fund all this, we never shied away from taking on tough issues. Most notably, my popularity dipped when I went against the grain and championed the passage of the expanded value-added tax. We knew it would be unpopular, but someone had to get the nation's fiscal house in order and bring in fresh revenues to invest in the people. It was the right thing to do. It has served the people well. I have no regrets about it, just seeing all those people now with PhilHealth insurance funded by our EBAT. I thank our congressmen who were there during those difficult times for helping us pass that important bill. We have made progress in many areas, but more needs to be done. We must continue hands-on governance until the day we leave office. And I trust that you in PhilHealth will never lose sight of your target of universal coverage. While I am proud of what our government has achieved, past achievement is only as good as the ability of the nation to grow and prosper. I fervently desire that the progress we have made in healthcare will not stop, and that what remains to be done will continue to be picked up by PhilHealth and your leadership. Once again, to all of you, happy Crystal Anniversary. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat.
Thank you very much. At this juncture, it is a great honor for the PhilHealth Board of Directors to request for a photo souvenir with Her Excellency Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. So can we request the Board of Directors and Her Excellency again on stage?